Hey everybody, this is Zach from Myshire Farm. We will start off like every live Q&A, and if somebody could just let me know if you can hear me before we begin, I would greatly appreciate it. And I got way behind, so I apologize. I'm not fully caught up yet, but I am working on it now. Let's see. There we are. Maybe. All right, and if you could just let me know if you can hear me before we begin, I would greatly appreciate it because there's a lot of things we need to go over before we do the live Q&A. I guess I really don't want to. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, great. So this is our live Q&A. We do it every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions about Coturnix quail, you know, how to breed, what color, how to sex, you know, if you're having issues or any questions at all, we really try to help you on your journey with Coturnix quail. So feel free to ask questions in the comments, and I will get to them. A couple things that we do every Sunday that's a lot of fun is if you want to let us know where you're from. I always do a shout out from wherever you're from. It's really fun to see where everybody's from. So I think I've said from plenty for the rest of the night. I don't know what that was all about. Also, if you've hatched hatching eggs from us this week, feel free to let us know what your hatch rate was. And we will announce that. I'll write it down to put it in our records. And we have a lot of fun with that as well. There are a couple comments that I've got. A couple surprises coming up. When we hit 100 likes, 100 thumbs up, I do have usually, you know, a surprise or something like that. And let's just say you're really gonna want to know what this surprise is. So once we get to 100 likes, I will let you know what the surprise is for this week. But it is for everyone. Well, it's for almost everyone. I've got a little cold going on and my nose is drier than sandpaper right now, so I apologize. All right, so I am up and ready. It looks like you guys can hear me. So let's get to the announcement first. First, hit the like button for me because I'm very insecure and that makes me feel better. But I also have a really good surprise for you when it comes to 100 likes. Also, egg availability update. We've got jumbo Egyptians, jumbo whites, and sex links coming on our website Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our website is myshirefarm.com. Also, I will be doing a call example, I'm killing a quail tonight. Anyways, we've talked about this in previous episodes. I'm going to be doing that at the very end of the night. I was going to have one ready, but I thought that I would give everybody a couple, you know, a minute or two if they didn't want to watch it. So I'm going to go grab one. I already know where it's at. But at the very end of the video, I'll be doing that. We're doing that mainly because a lot of people are calling, I hate that word. A lot of people are freezing quail for falconers or feeders of some sort. And so we came up with a way that's very fast, effective. So I'm going to show everybody that at the end of the night. Also, we have a winner for our contest. And that is the 18 and under contest. If you don't know what that is, long story short, it is every month we pick a winner. It's the first Sunday of every month I announce the winner. The winner will receive a free Wynola Ranch cage and 60 mixed Myshire eggs. It is for anyone that is 18 and under that wants to enter the contest. And mainly we're doing this to get the younger generation involved, excited, enthused, have them learn self-sufficiency, have them learn entrepreneurship if they want to start the business, and things like that. So we did pick a winner for this month, I'm gonna move. This might be a little rough, but I also have another surprise for you if you're usually here. I don't know if you can see that very well or not. Again, I really ran out of time, so I had to use what I had. I don't know if you can see that or not, but this does have the egg availability update on it, the call example, and the winner is Brayden Teach Out. So he emailed us. I'm gonna read that in just a second, and I will get an easel. I bought one, but then I broke it on the way here, and I'm telling you, it's been rough. But Brayden Teach Out is the winner. This is him. He saved up money and bought his own incubator to start raising quail and being more self-sufficient. Then this is his entire family, which is very cool. So we will read the email just pretty quick. Give me just a second here. Yeah. It says, Dear Zach and Jenna, my name is Brayden, and I would like to enter into the 18 and under quail contest this month. I came from a family of 13 children. My mom does foster care and has adopted. I am 12 years old and would like to start my own quail farming business. I live in Arizona, and there are not very many quail farms here, and the closest person I found selling quail is an hour and a half away from me. I have not found a single quail farm in Arizona that sells any rare color varieties that I like. They only sell the brown jumbo quail. My dad is an entrepreneur and owns a moving company. I would like to take after him and have my own business. I chose a quail business because I love animals so much. I like quail because they are quiet, they are small, they hatch fast, and they grow up fast. Also, I love how nutritious and healthy their eggs are, and the fact that you can get meat if you need it. I don't plan on using them for meat, but would like to sell eggs and baby chicks and breed unique colors. I love the variety of colors you can get from them. My mom raised quail when she was younger and has been teaching me about them. I just purchased an incubator off Craigslist, and I was looking on eBay to see about how much I needed to save up to buy eggs, and decided to watch your channel when I came across your giveaway. I still would like to purchase eggs from you when I am able, but I would also love to win your giveaway because I know it would help kickstart my business faster since I have a small budget to start with. I appreciate this opportunity and all the good information you give on your YouTube channel to help people like me that are wanting to start a quail farm. So I thought that was very elegant written by a 12-year-old. I thought there was really good meaning behind it. I like that he already has a plan in place, and I love that it was in really big lettering because my eyes are not like they used to be. So that was very, very beneficial for me as well. But I thought it was a great thing. So congratulations, Brayden. I'm going to move this around before we get to questions. I promise I will get to them. But hopefully you'll be able to see this. I'm going to actually back you up quite a bit. And let's see, I'm going to put you, I guess, hanging. And move you over. Oh, dear God. We'll get better at this, I swear. I promise. That seems a little bit better. Maybe? Okay, so for you that have started late or just joined, this is the eggs coming up. Sex-Links, Jumbo Egyptians, Jumbo Whites. They'll be on our website, myshirefarm.com, this Thursday at 1 p.m. Jumbo Wilds, Jumbo White Wings, and Live Quail will be next week, so make sure you tune in for that. I will have hens and teens and all female sets available, plus breeder sets. We will be doing the example of how I get our feeders ready for our falconers. And Brayden was the winner of the contest this month. So congratulations to him. And hopefully this helps you out a little bit if you join late. I said that I'd be doing that a couple weeks ago, and well, everything seems to get checked up. So, but here we go. I apologize that it took so long. Dear Lord, I talked for 10 minutes and I haven't even done anything. I apologize. But we will get to it. Hopefully I'll be able to help you with your journey with Coturnix quail. Also, I hope that you saw our video that we posted earlier today, which I did today because I forgot all about it. But last week on our live Q&A, I was in the truck driving home from New York because, well, anything that can go wrong does. And we picked up emus. So now we have 4 emus. Supposedly we have 2 males and 2 females, which is fantastic. But Jenna's already ordered the DNA tests, but they are a lot of fun, and they might be, I mean, other than my Gaturnix, they might be the coolest thing we have on the farm. So I'm pretty excited about that. I will be doing some videos about different animals on the farm coming up, such as our Kuni pigs, our miniature donkeys, our fainting goats, and our emus and things like that, because there's just not a lot of information out there, and I'd like to let you guys know what we do in case you have those animals or are interested in those animals as well. So those will be coming up as well, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on those. Let's get started. Remember, once we get 100 likes, I will be giving you a very big surprise that I promise most of you are really gonna wanna know. I really do not like that. Hold on just a second, I'm sorry. My microphone is hanging and it's freaking me out. So, I'm gonna make a little makeshift table. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. Okay, so here we go. Oh dear God. I'm so sorry, everyone. All right, here we go. Patrick Foltz says, hello from Sparta, Missouri, driving across Illinois right now. Very cool, very cool. Well, then you're obviously not seeing how much I am destroying this YouTube channel, or this YouTube video, but I'm glad you're here. Ken says, hi from Central Indiana, welcome. Rose Cold Rake, Heather from Northeast Ohio, welcome. Spartman from South Dakota's in the house. I don't get a lot of South Dakotians. I think that, I don't know. I don't get a lot of people from South Dakota. Carrie from Sharpsburg, Kentucky, welcome. Can hear, great. Jay Joseph from the Caribbean, welcome. Marie, hey, thanks for all the auction fun. We did do our auctions this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I did do quite a bit of auctions. We had quite a bit of fun. They were much faster than I was, but I will work on that. And once I get a new phone, hopefully my internet will work a little bit faster. But I'm glad you won a couple, and I hope you had a lot of fun. Lovin' Life at Home from Washington State, welcome. David checking in from Alton, Illinois, welcome. Leo Wolf from Texas and Heidi from Colorado. Angel from New Jersey and Tanya from Indiana, Southern Indiana. Lance Jones from Arizona, which is where Brayden's from. So if you need quail in the future, let Brayden know. Brayden, if you are watching, I've decided to change your 60 free Myshire eggs to 60 free rare Myshire eggs, since you're looking for the colors. So hopefully you can hear that, but congratulations again. Let's see, Jay from Huntsville, Texas, and Melody from Northern Texas, welcome. A lot of different states, which is a lot of fun. Andrew, my hatch rate was 90% today. That is wonderful. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much, but Andrew Marple, if you're still on, if you could let me know if those were from us and what you ordered, and I will be glad to write that down. Oh dear God, what did I do with it? Oh, yep. I'll be glad to write that down for our notes. What we do, I need to remember that not everybody watches every week. So I try to get as much feedback from everybody as possible as far as hatch rates go and things like that. I write it down in our notes. I transfer it to the system I came up with, which is basic as basic can be, but whatever, it works. And then we can keep track of everything as far as what the average hatch rate is on all the different types of eggs and a bunch of stuff like that. So, but congratulations on the 90%, whether it's from us or not. Bill says hello from beautiful Williford, Arkansas. Welcome. Spartman says, anxiously waiting for my eggs to arrive. PO claims they will be here Wednesday. Wonderful. Wednesday. Hopefully I shipped them out yesterday. And usually they show up on Tuesday. I know it says Wednesday, but they usually show up on Tuesday. But good luck and keep me posted. No Lopez, hey Zach from Palmview, Texas here, welcome. Verna Young says, hit the thumbs up, everyone. Absolutely. I got a big surprise for everybody when we get to 100 likes. So make sure you hit that like button. Bethany McIntyre, I hope I said that correctly, from Athens, Georgia. What birds do you raise for your corporate egg accounts? What birds do you raise? Honestly, it's mainly about a munch. I'm going to start over. The question was, what birds do you raise for your corporate egg accounts? It's mainly a mix of colors. It's kind of whatever I had extra to fill up the cages. But usually, I would say 80% of them. I'll say 70. 70% of the ones for our corporate accounts are Tibetan, Rosetta, and Scarlet. And then 30% of them would be wilds that did not make weight. So I keep those for that. So yeah, typically I try to use the Scarlets, Rosettas, Tibetans, and then I fill the rest up with non-jumbo wilds that just didn't make weight or didn't make weight fast enough or whatever the case may be. Very good question. I don't think anybody's ever asked that before. Melody, I'm from Wichita Falls area. Awesome. Verna says, hey, Zach, good to see you. Thank you very much. Melody says, I'm just, you guys are not talking to me. I apologize. Erie Quail Farm. Oh, okay. Hello from Stuart, Florida. Welcome. Christy Lawler says, hey, from AU. I don't want to assume where that's from. Finally made it to a live on here. It's 10 a.m. Monday here. I'm assuming Australia. I was thinking Australia, but I didn't want to be... Well, if it is Australia, that is super cool, and thank you so much for joining. I hope you get something out of it. Jay Joseph says, if I buy 230 jumbo wild hatching eggs and all hatch, can you give an average on how much starter feed I might need weekly? We did a video about that, but I don't know off the top of my head. It usually comes out to be, for feed alone, it usually comes out to be a little over $1 raising one quail from day old to 10 weeks old, typically. But I can't remember what the feed was, but we do have a video on that. Angel says, I have a new Nurture Right 360 incubator. When I put water, the humidity stays at 55%. If I do not add water, it stays in 33%. Can I keep it at 33% for the first 14 days, or is it better 55%? It would be better at 55, but that's still not really good. You really want to be as close to 45% as possible. But you have to make sure that it goes above 55 at lockdown, or you're not going to have a good hatch. You want to increase the humidity at lockdown so that the egg softens and that the quail chicks can hatch out of it. So the humidity is very, very important. So I would try to get it around 45%. If the highest you can get it is 55%, maybe put a wet sponge or a wet washcloth in there at lockdown to increase it to around 65 to 65-70%. Luna says, howdy from Eastern Kentucky. Welcome. Oh no, I did not bring a drink. Crap. Chuck says, what's up from West Virginia? Welcome. Martin says, hello from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Welcome, glad you're here. Super cool. We've got South Africa in the house. Welcome. Yes, I did get the whiteboard. I do need to fix it. Really mad that I spent that money on the easel and then broke it on the way down. I think what I'm going to do is maybe make myself an easel this week, and then I'm also going to get a little roof on it so that the light's not hitting it, and hopefully you guys will be able to see it better. But step one, it's here, and I filled it out. It's not great, but it's a start. Congratulations, Brayden. Absolutely, you're the winner. Zaria04 from Chester, Virginia. Welcome. Other people saying congratulations. Aaron from North Carolina is in the house. Welcome. Melody says you go, Brayden. Kasumi Rose, my first pearl eggs hatching today. Awesome, good luck, and hopefully you'll be able to join us next week and let us know what the hatch rate was. Verna says, congrats, Brayden, nice letter. Way to go, very intelligent, absolutely. Stuart Dial says, my jumbo white wing started hatching yesterday, so far 8 out of the 25. Not too bad, keep it up. Make sure your humidity is high, and I hope you can join us next week and let us know what the hatch rate was. Adrian says, good job, Brayden, absolutely. Marius says, Zach, can you help me please? Just finish my incubation and only 62 out of 132 hatched. They all hatched on day 16 and 17, checked on all the others, did not develop at all. Don't see anything else. Well, I believe that you're in like South Africa. Was it your eggs or was it shipped eggs? Would be my first thing. Also, when did you candle? I would need to know those things. Love and Life at Home, which I just love that name, says, congratulations, Brayden. I really wish I would have got a drink. I got a really old drink over there. Is it worth it? Am I going to do it? I might. David says, Zach, how would you package eggs to deliver to a restaurant or commercial accounts? We do our 30 count cartons, our plastic cartons, and we fill up 25. So we don't fill it up all the way. So they order in 100 counts, and then we do 25 in each carton. So that's how we do that. Leo Wolf says, congratulations, absolutely. Heidi says, can we order custom mixes of eggs if there are specific colors we want? You can. I can send you a PayPal invoice. You can pay with PayPal or credit card. You would just want to text or message me on Facebook, and I can try to help you out. I am going to actually put my phone number right there if you guys give me just a second. I know it's really annoying that I'm going to be going, but I'm probably going to get that drink anyway, and I'll show you the cartons while I'm up. I'm just going to go grab everything at one time except for the bird. Hold on, just a second. I'll be right back. I'm very sorry. I'm going to get better, I swear. Ugh. Oh, yeah, the pen. Okay, hold on. I'm very sorry, everyone. Oh. Okay, so these are the 30 count cartons that we use. We just fill up one side over, leave this one empty, and that's 25 of them, I think. Hope so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, I grabbed the 24 counts. Anyways, it looks like this, only it's 30 counts. I'm not going to get back up. I'm out of breath. But yeah, we just fill them up in the egg cartons. We used to use flats, but these are much cheaper. And we go through so many that I didn't want to do that. Oh, dear God. Give me just a second. Let's see if I can answer a question while I'm boring the crap out of you guys. But Heidi, I am going to put my phone number up here. And we do custom orders usually. Verna says 13 out of 25 white wings so far. Using a different incubator will let you know final count. Love your new addition to the farm, absolutely. And keep me posted on that hatch rate. I wish you the best, Verna. And hopefully you'll get another 10 to hatch in the next couple of days. Aaron says hello. Hey, Zach. Hello. David Gilmore says, Zach, okay, here's a question I can answer while I write. Zach, I'm having difficulties getting a grip on the quail eggs when I want to pull them from quail egg cartons. What would you recommend to get a better grip? I'm having difficulty getting a grip on the quail eggs when I want to pull them from quail egg cartons. Oh, yeah, I hear that. Usually what I do, if I have to do that, very rarely do we do that. Pretty sure that's my number. Yep, it is. Back, maybe? You know what? What if, oh dear, Jesus. Usually what I do is, I'm gonna turn this light out and see if that is better. I think that is better, guys. Yeah, that looks better. Pulling the eggs out of the cartons, if I have to, is I usually put a foamer or a pad, and then I'll flip them over and then raise it and then start over, is usually what I do if I have to do that. Julio says, hi from Rhode Island. When are the Jumbo Wilds coming back online? Next week. Are the German Pastel hatching eggs in stock? They are. Yeah, they are. A 1-to-5 ratio, so I don't know what I do wrong. Please advise. Yeah, the eggs that you hatched out, were they... I would need a lot more information to try to help. Were they shipped or were they your own? What was your humidity? When did you candle? How old are they? I would need to know all that to try to help. Richard says, hello from Hernshaw, West Virginia. Welcome. George from Fairfield, California is in the house. Welcome. Michael from Panama. Very cool. Welcome. Glad you're here. Hopefully I'm not boring the living daylights out of you. We are getting close to 100 likes. If you missed it, which I guess I got to do a better job. I am so sorry, everyone. But we're working on it. I'll keep getting better. Once we hit 100 likes, I've got a big surprise for you, so make sure you hit that like button. David says, breeding question. We have 20 golds. What precautions should we take when we use them for breeding to avoid future problems? The inbreeding isn't... For best results, you really want to use Gold Manchurian males over Italian hens. And then after every 3 or 4 generations, you can, maybe every 2 or 3. Every 2 or 3 generations, switch the males out with Italian males or Pharaoh males, and increase the bloodline that way. But I would say every 2 to 3 generations, you want to mix up at least the males, or you could order some golds from somewhere, and you know, maybe put those hens. If you've got enough space, it's always cool to have 2 different cages of the same thing. So let's say you get 2 different lines in, right? They're both golds, right? So we're gonna do line A and line B. You could use line A's males with line B's hens. You could use line A hens with line B males in the other cage. And every 2 or 3 generations, you switch them. So you could do, you know, the B's over here and the A's over there, and then breed them for a couple, and then you really don't have a lot of issues. Would be the best scenario. So either keep switching things out to get new blood. You could use Pharaohs, that wouldn't be a big deal. You could use Pharaoh males to get some different blood in there. Or you could, you know, buy a little and just use different males. Those would be the options. Dig a Kit, Denmark, Maine says, hello, welcome. 14 out of 25 Jumbo Wilds. Thanks, Myshire. Not bad at all. Congratulations. I will write that down. Congratulations. Right over the 50% mark. If you're still on Dig a Kit, if you could let me know what day they hatched, I would greatly appreciate, like on what day they hatched. That would be great. And if you candled. Sandra B from Central Connecticut, welcome. We don't get a lot of people from Connecticut as either. So that's really cool you're here. Garrison Bay Siberians, hello from Michigan, welcome. Eddie Gregory says hello. Eddie from Southwest Arkansas is in the house. Quail Keepers, Southeast Texas is in the house, welcome. Andrew Marple says it was from you. I ordered 60 gold variety. They were hand turned as well. Very cool. And I believe you said a 90% hatch rate. 90%. 60 gold. Very cool. Thank you for letting me know. I will get that on our list. A. Jones says, hi, Zach. Checking in from northeast tip of Ohio. Welcome. Val's Homestead says, hi, everyone. I believe you're in the UK. So glad you're here. Sparkman says, according to PO, they picked them up from you on Saturday at 12:19 p.m. Okay, very cool. Sandra says, how long does it take to ship to New Britain, Connecticut? I think it's 3 days. Connecticut, I'm pretty sure is 3 days. Val said, did I miss the dispatch? No. I will be doing the dispatch at the very end, so I don't offend people that do not want to see it. Trying to think of everybody. I got it. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to take a drink. It's not super old. It's old enough. Oh, soup flat. Oh, well. Let's see. Betta says, hi from South Jersey. Love the board. The call example is at the end. Is that what it says? It does. The call example will be at the very end. I will, we'll get better. I promise. We'll get better. But thank you. Let's see. Stephen Camden says, hey, from Washington. I would not even try to pronounce the city that you live in. My fault. But hey, from Washington, love the channel. I want to start a breeding program to get black birds. What would be your suggestions for colors to start with? We don't technically have black birds. I think that you could get them from the Growl Fees, but I'm actually working on trying to lighten them up a little bit because I want more feather pattern with it. But if you got the Growl Fees, if it was me, I would get 30 Tibetans and 30 Growl Fees, hatch them out, and start breeding the darkest to the darkest together. I would probably put the Tibetan males over the Growl hens. I would assume is going to get you where you want to go as fast, the fastest route. Jay Henderson says, hatch 23 out of 30 silvers, 4 unfertilized, 3 failed to hatch. Seems like a good hatch rate. I'm going to say so. I know some disagree. I know we all differ, but I do what you ordered. So if you ordered 25, we would have sent 30, but if you ordered 25, I'm actually going to do the 23 out of 25. It's just how I do it because I want to make sure you're taken care of as far as what you ordered, what you spent your money on. But that is fantastic either way, 23 out of 25 or 23 out of 30. Fantastic job. Congratulations. And I have that on our list. Not talking to me. Christy says, hey, Zach. Yes, watching from Australia. Huge fan. Love your channel. That is very cool. I don't know why I'm sitting so close. Very cool. I'm really happy you're here. I would love to visit Australia sometime. Attach the whiteboard to the wall behind you. Well, this wall is a garage door, and I guess I could. It's not like it's going up in anything. Maybe. That might not be a bad idea instead of using an easel. I'll look at it. Good idea. I'll think about it. Val's Home says check you out, Zach, being all organized with the board. Well, you're late to the party, which is fine because you're not in the U.S. and time zones are different, but it's been a disaster. I do have it, though, so that's something, right? That's something. But yes, I am trying to get more organized. Emails are caught up. Uh, uh, Phones caught up. Text messages are caught up. Did auctions this weekend. Orders are organized to go out tomorrow, for the most part. And I wrote the list, so I'm not doing too hateful. Kasumi Rose says, correction, my pearls are having their first babies. My bad. Oh, very cool. Very cool. What the Quail Farm. I like it. Very cool. Hello from Pearland, Texas. Eggs go into lockdown on Tuesday and looking forward to reporting next week. Wonderful. I wish you the best. And I love the name. What the Quail Farm. I like it. Jim Ockers says, I struggled with getting humidity down to the Nurture Right 360. I opened the air vent 100% and the humidity can get as low as 48%. I open the air 100% and the humidity can get as low as 48. 48 would be fine during the incubation process, and then you raise it at lockdown. That's not too bad. I really would recommend, because I'm not familiar with incubators, store-bought incubators, because we've built our own, but I would really recommend getting on Facebook and joining the group Newbie Quail Lovers on Facebook and posting just what your incubator is. And I guarantee you, out of the almost 14,000 members on there, some of them are going to have the same thing and have had it for a long time and can give you tips and tricks to help it and things like that. So I really recommend doing that for any store-bought incubator. I did, Verna, I did. Thank you. Marie says, just do it. Get the old drink. I did. It's not great, but I don't think you guys understand how bad my throat hurts after every YouTube video. I mean, like, it's really weird. I'll tell you a story. Not that you guys are going to give a crap. I'm probably going to lose like 10 people. But anyways, growing up, I was, I really didn't, oops. Growing up, I learned that when you want to sing, you sing from here, right? When I talk, for some reason, all the power when I talk is like right here. So like this side of my throat gets super, super dry. In fact, there's sometimes where like the YouTube videos went on for like 2 hours, like this gets swollen. Like, I don't know what I'm doing if I'm not using this side. I don't know, but it's weird. But an old drink is better than nothing. Nope, spilt it. Let's see. Caculus? I probably said that wrong, but I apologize. I had questions. Great, go ahead. Feel free to type out, and I will get to them. I promise. It takes me forever to get there, but I'm getting there. Katrini's Corner says, hi, Zach, and everyone from Southwest Florida. Very cool. Glad you're here. Oh, talking about Katrini's Corner. I mean, I'm not talking about Katrini's Corner, but it made me think. Wednesday, I'm actually doing a podcast for a huge homestead podcast. They've got like, I don't even know, like millions of followers, which is pretty cool. They reached out and said, we do a lot of homesteading and we don't do anything with Caternix quail. And we just got some, they're really cool, but we don't really know much about them. Would you mind coming on and doing the podcast? And I said, absolutely. So we're doing a pre-interview tomorrow because I have no idea what I'm doing. And then we're going to be doing it on Wednesday. It's pre-recorded, so I don't know when, but if it is live or if they tell me tomorrow, I am going to do a separate video, so hopefully you can check that out. And to be honest with you, I don't even know the name. It's on my email, but if I look at it now, then I'm going to lose all the comments. But I'm pretty excited about that, because I remember when they reached out, I looked them up, and it was like millions of followers. And I'm like, super cool. I would love to talk to millions of people about quail. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm pretty sure podcast means no video. And I would love that because I don't like you seeing me. It is what it is, though. Gotta take the good with the bad. Carrie says, hello, 48 Italian gold from the incubator. Yes, and the rest go into the other one tomorrow. I'm so excited to hatch my Myshire golds. Wonderful. I'm very glad you're excited. Good luck, and keep us posted. I hope in a couple weeks you can come on and let us know how the hatch went. Melody says, all hit the thumbs up so we can find out what the surprise is. Yes, when we get to 100 likes. Again, I don't know why I'm leaning up. When we get to 100 likes, I do have a surprise for you, so I'm very excited about that. Partial surprise. A lot of people were saying hi to Terry. If you don't know who Terry is from Katernik's Corner, I highly recommend you checking out some of their videos. They do wonderful videos on their YouTube channel, Katernik's Corner, and we usually team up quite a bit on his channel, I would say at least once a month, so it's a lot of fun with him. Heidi says, thanks, Zach. I don't remember, but I'm glad I could help. Jay Joseph says, hi, I didn't want to know the cost of feed per week. I wanted to know the amount of starter feed per week for 230 hatched quail, trying to prepare when international shipping starts. Oh, I don't know if I even have that information. I could probably figure it out. But I don't think we ever figured. I don't think I really paid attention. Well, I can tell you when I have 1,600, when my brooder room is 100% full, which holds 1,600 quail chicks, we go through a pallet, which is 50-pound bags every week and a half. I guess you could do the math from there. But that's all I've got. I'd have to do a bunch of math to figure that out. Anne Marie says, everybody liked the video. Absolutely. Carrie says, hello from Tennessee. My quail are 10 weeks. Only one of my 18 females are laying. They are in an outside pen. Should be indoors next week with lights. Is this just environmental? Yeah, I would say if you don't have supplemental lights, that's going to affect them. With the weather kind of up and down, kind of high during the day, very low at night, that would affect them. So yeah, it would be an environmental thing. You'll just have to give them a little bit more time. Thoughts on growing your own feed? We have never tried to grow our own feed. I know some people have. Hasn't been a very successful venture as far as growing your own quail feed. We've never tried it. I'm very happy with the feed that we get, and I'm kind of in don't try to fix something that's not broke kind of thing. So I really don't have a lot of information on that. But if somebody makes their own feed or has tried to make their own feed before, feel free to let them know. Roger says, hello, Zach from Eastern New Mexico. Welcome. Very cool, New Mexico. If you grow your own feed, you do a soil check and make sure your soil has the nutrients needed. Very good idea. Very good idea. Absolutely. Mega Wild Weasel. I like it. Very cool. Hi from Western Massachusetts. My first batch of sexlings are 5 weeks. 41 out of 50. I will write that down because that is a fantastic number. I broke the pen. Nope, I didn't. I did. I didn't. I fixed it. 41 out of 50 sex linked. I love it. And the next batch are in the incubator with Lockdown Thursday. Wonderful. Congratulations. Hopefully you'll be able to join us next week and let us know how that hatch rate went. But congratulations. That's wonderful. We did get to 100. So I'm going to do 5 more comments and then let you guys know what the surprise is. Ken Taylor says, what digital scale do you use for weighing birds and eggs? Can you post an Amazon link to it? Actually, the scale that I use, I bought from Staples. Long time ago. Yeah, a long time ago. I would get it and show you, but I honestly have no idea where it's at. I'll look for it when I go get the quail at the very end of the video and see if I can find it. But I bought it at Staples. It's just a small little one. Nothing fancy. Don Cook says, hi from Oklahoma. We butchered our first 20 males. My boys 9 and 10, and I did every part of the job from dispatch to bagging. Proud dad moment. Absolutely. Congratulations. That is absolutely wonderful. Great feeling. Absolutely amazing feeling. Michael Thornton says, 53% hatch on prize wild jumbos from you. Found problem. Hydrometer, thermometer was off on both readings. Well, 53%, and it's not reading well or accurately. You can't really complain about that. That is wonderful. If I did not bore you, if you're still on, Michael Thornton, if you could let me know how many you ordered. I can do the math later. But if you can let me know how many you ordered, that would help as well. But not a horrible hatch, especially when it wasn't reading correctly. Don Cook says, we also put our first eggs in incubator from our hens last Sunday. You are doing it. And is there anything better than that? Like, seriously. Like, you're doing it. You know, you're being more self-sufficient. And I love that a lot of people are doing this with their kids, and their kids are really interested in it. It's something that, you know, it's not super annoying to take care of. They're kind of fun to hatch. You know, you raise them from chicks. You know, the growth speed so fast, it kind of keeps the kids' attention. And I just think this is a great family thing, rather than watching a TV show or a movie or playing on your phone or playing video games. Like, this is what it's all about. So that is wonderful, and you are doing a fantastic job. Congratulations. All right, before I go any further, I will let you know what the surprise is, because I'm sure most of you are waiting to get off of here because you're bored out of your mind, but you want to know what the surprise is. So, this week I will be posting a video on YouTube, and it is another giveaway. So I'm very excited about it. My last jumbo order for Jumbo Wilds and Jumbo White Wings both go out tomorrow. I will be collecting for an entire week for more breeders for next year. However, the giveaway is going to be for jumbo mixed eggs. It will include at least 2 of the 4, if not all 4, jumbo eggs. The giveaway will only be for the states this time. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel and the bell to get notifications, because I will be doing a video. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow, but I've got a really, really busy day. So it'll either be Monday or Tuesday. I'll be posting the video, and we will announce the winner next Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And to enter the contest, it's going to be super, super easy. So make sure you watch for that. But it will be for Jumbo Wilds and Jumbo White Wings mix. I might be able to put some Jumbo Egyptians and Jumbo Whites in there. I will do the best I can. But I am putting those back on the website on Thursday. I didn't want all 4 going in at the same time. But we are doing a giveaway, and I believe it's the first giveaway all year that's consisting of jumbos. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and when we get to 120 likes, I'll let you know another part of the surprise. So hit that like button. But I thought that was a cool surprise. I will be doing the video either Monday or Tuesday. Started hatching on day 16 on a day hatch for the next 3 days. Candled on morning day 15, 6 looked not viable. And I believe you said 14 out of 25. Started hatching on day 16, 1 a day hatch for the next 3 days. I'm a little concerned something's not reading correctly. 6 looked not viable. So that would put you down to 19, which means 5 wouldn't have hatched that should have. I mean, it's still not awful, but I'd love to see you get closer to 20. I'd love to see you get closer to 20 going forward. Dig a Kid, if you're still on, why don't you let me know what your humidity was during lockdown. Morning on day 15. You candled right. That is wonderful. Yeah, why don't you let me know what your percentage for the humidity was, and if there was any fluctuation in your temperature or humidity. That would be great. Kathy says, love your videos, so informative. Do you ship eggs to Canada? I do not right now. The plan is starting next month, but that's not been confirmed, but we're at least getting somewhere. It's coming. I had to stop, but we're moving towards it again. It's flat, must be a soda. Shame on you, Zach. Well, it's not Mountain Dew. And it's root beer. So, you know, it is shame on me, but it's better than what it used to be. It was my own eggs, and the humidity was at 50% till day 15 and bumped it up to 75%. The birds are between the ages of 16 weeks and 6 months old. Okay. So you've got a 5-to-1 ratio. They're young enough. Wouldn't be a problem. 16 weeks. I'm assuming they're not laying eggs. Oh, no. Yeah, they're laying eggs. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so they're young enough. Humidity. You're in South Africa. I bet your humidity's pretty high there. I would probably lower your humidity on both. I would say that was probably a big issue. Did you candle? And did you calibrate your incubator as far as knowing that it's reading correctly? Would be the next questions. Answering questions and trying to help solve issues is really a process of elimination rather than just a this is what it is kind of thing. I hatched out 4 sets of eggs, my own, and it was always around 50%. Well, if your males are 6 months old, you're going to start dropping in fertility. I'm a little concerned about the weather there, and your weather there is probably a lot more humid than it is here, which means that you probably want to lower the humidity, but I would definitely check to make sure it's even reading correctly first. Letty Torres says, hello Zach from Del Rio, Texas. Getting eggs in at the end of the month. That is wonderful. Congratulations and best of luck. Me Craig says, hello from Grapevine, Texas. Welcome. Stephen Camden says, thanks for the info. I have your Graufies in the incubator with hopes to breed them to a nice Tibetan roux. I have. Glad to know I was thinking along the right lines. Absolutely. Great minds think alike. That is wonderful. Good luck, and hopefully you can let us know in a week or two how your hatch rate went on here. Herbert Johnson says, nuts, I just about missed the show. We're just getting started. Robin says, hello, Zach from Southeast Michigan. Hope you are well. Since the days are shorter and they stop laying as many eggs, is it best to call all and start with breeding pairs early spring? That is really a personal preference. Obviously, we don't do that. That would be disastrous for us here. It really depends on what you're wanting to do. Yeah, you know, if they're outside during the winter, if they don't have supplemental heat, they will stop laying or be very inconsistent during the winter. You'll definitely be feeding them more than what they'll be producing. But on the same token, spring is really when it starts to hit. That's when you need as many eggs as possible. It really depends on what you're doing. If you're doing a breeding program for yourself, then probably yes. If you're going to be looking to sell eggs next year, then no, you need to be working during the winter. But again, it's a personal preference. Val says, wow, you're smashing it, LOL. Heather Cole says, Heather from Vermont, a bit late, but we made it. I love the board. We're getting there. We're getting there. Thank you. Patrick Folt says, could you put a white-winged SSC with Jumbo Wilds? Could you put a white-winged SSC with Jumbo Wilds? You could. I don't think... Oh, to produce white-winged pharaohs. I guess theoretically you could. If you get that gene to pass over. Yeah. Yeah. I guess you could. I have no idea how long it would take, though. What do you think about eating only quail at night and bread in the morning? I mean, quail is good, but I don't know about that. And I'm not a big bread person. I don't really like bread. I mean, I'll eat it, but not a big bread guy. Quail Keeper says, when breeding for a specific color pattern, how do you decide whether the hen or male should be a particular color? Does the hen determine feather pattern and the male determine the darkness of the color? Very good questions. The male is always the most important. Always, always, always. You want the hen to complement the male. So the male is always the most important, and it really kind of varies. Well, for example, if I was wanting the growl fees to not have feather patterns and to be as dark as possible, I would be putting Tibetan males over growl hens to get the darkest growl available. I'm not doing that. I'm using growls and rosettas together to get a much lighter color and a much more significant pattern on them is what I'm working on. So with that being said, I'm actually using, I'm using both. But I would use Rosetta males over the growl hens, and I would use the lightest of the growl hens and the most marked Rosettas to get what I'm getting, or what I'm trying to get. So it really depends. The male is always the most important. I have Growlfie I got from you. I got several dark, a few between gray and brown, and a few Tibetan. What would I use to get the dark charcoal color? I have Growlfie I got from you. I have several dark, a few between gray and brown, and a few Tibetan. What would I use to get the dark charcoal color? You would use your very dark Growlfies and your, well, if they're very dark already, because we were working on that first. If they're already dark together, I would just breed those together. Depending on what your Tibetans look like, if they're very dark and not a lot of markings, you could use your Tibetans as well. As far as the grays, I definitely wouldn't use those. The fee is coming out of that a little too much for what you're wanting. But if you put the grays and the browns together, you'll get some cool stuff as well. Not a bad answer. Thanks, Zach. Do the feathers have value, a market? We've had one person in all the years stop by and multiple times to just get quail feathers. But I've not really pushed it. I wouldn't say it's not very, wouldn't be very profitable. But I'm not very creative, so, I mean, if you make stuff out of it, maybe. Stephen Meyer, Hastings from Minnesota, loving the channel. Just ordered 125X Friday from you and can't wait. Plus, I'm on lockdown on 53 right now, waiting for some pippin. That is wonderful. Best of luck, and hopefully you can let us know in a couple weeks how they hatched. And I wish you the best. Congratulations. Woohoo, 100 likes. I'm a little behind. I got to get caught up. Mega Wild Weasel says 50 pounds of feed lasted me 4 weeks with 41 birds. Well, there you go. That's much easier math for you. My first show. Stacy Taffer says my first hatch. Sex links from Myshire. Lockdown last Friday and chicks started hatching this morning. We'll let you know hatch rate in the next day or so. So excited. That is wonderful. Good luck, and hopefully you will let me know as soon as it's over. Go Pro AZ says, hey, from Phoenix. Zach, just letting you know our numbers. Jumbo Whites, 36 out of 60 hatched. Quick question, 2 are very, very small, like they aren't jumbos. Is that a normal non-jumbo gene? You could probably get a 2 out of 60. That's a little high, maybe 1. No, I mean they're not all gonna hatch out jumbo. 36 out of 50. That's not a bad hatch. I'll take that. That's not a bad hatch at all. I will take that number. 3 on jumbo whites, right? Okay. Good. Not bad at all. Is that normal for non-jumbo gene? It's a little high, but you're not gonna have them all. You're not gonna. I mean, if you get 1, I guess that would be acceptable. But on the same token, the other one might have just probably shouldn't have hatched. Sometimes I'll get that where they're just super small and they struggle to thrive kind of thing, and they probably just shouldn't have hatched out anyway. I would watch them in the next couple of days. If they're not really growing at a rapid pace, try to catch up. I would probably get rid of them just because I'm sure they're miserable, but they might be happy. You'll have to keep an eye on them. Verna Young says any kitchen scales will work. That is true. Christy Lawler says, do you ship internationally, or of not, will you or could you in the future? I will in the future. We used to. We've shipped to a lot of different countries. It was a lot of fun. But long story short, the COVID thing happened, and then I lost my vet, and then we're going through this whole biosecurity process, and that was kind of put on hold because of the whole COVID thing. But it looks as though that we are back in October and probably will be shipping again then, but that's not been confirmed. It's just kind of a plan on date. But our MPIP guy will be here Tuesday to spend the day with us, swabbing and poking and prodding and making my quail all upset. So I'll know more then. I'm thinking it probably can't be done though. We used to, and we used to get about 40 to 50% hatches on international shipping. Wasn't too bad. Jacob Raymer says, growing feed. Poultry do well on greens, grains, seeds, and insects. Generally, all equal parts can be adjusted slightly for nutritional requirements. Good luck. Very good, thank you. Erie Quail Farm says, I just started an LLC to sell some of my eggs and maybe some birds or cages. I ordered all my birds from you. Old username was S8Ang. S8Ang? Sing? I don't know. No question, just wanted to say thanks for all of your great info. Well, I'm very excited that you're starting your own thing. I'm very excited that you started your LLC. I wish you the best of luck. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Bob White is here. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Back, I want to let you know, and Terry, I wanted to let you and Terry know that a bit over a year ago, we bought our first quail. Shortly afterward, we bought our first of several egg orders from you. In a few months, we will be at 2,000. That is awesome. Very, very cool. Congratulations. A lot of success stories on here. Bob White and Erie Quail Farm, and Mr. Cook was on here. Butchering for the first time and putting eggs in for the first time. I love to hear that stuff. That is absolutely awesome. I hope that motivates somebody out there that's just getting started, but very cool to see. Carlos Santana says, that's a great giveaway. Thank you very much. I thought so as well. Thoughts on making 2 acres of property a high fenced wild quail environment? I think that's a lot of acreage for Coturnix quail. They usually don't do very well in a lot of open space. I think if you have a high fence, I wouldn't recommend that. I see a lot of issues with that. But you could do a 2-acre aviary with bobwhites. Bob White said, we learned so much from both you and Terry that we can't thank you enough. You have helped us turn our hobby into a pretty profitable business. That is wonderful. Congratulations. I'm very excited for you. If you can, Bob White, where are you located? Deus Vault, or Deus Vault, I'm very sorry. 16 out of 30, our first hatch from Myshire. We were very pleased and enjoyed the 6-day-old chicks in North Carolina, USA. That is wonderful. Congratulations. 16 out of 25, I will take that. If you're still on Deus Vault, I'm very sorry. If you could let me know what you hatched out, I would greatly appreciate it for the records. Let's see. I lost where I was. Yeah. Hello, I'm digging the whiteboard. Oh, okay, I haven't read that. Jacob says, hello, I'm digging the whiteboard. Can you suggest an ideal setup program to not need new bloodlines? To me, that would be key for being truly self-sufficient. You need a breeding program. You need multiple cages. It works out perfect for us because we wanted to have multiple colors for variety to sell. But the bonus of that is because we have so many cages and we have so many colors, we can put them together to never inbreed. So it's absolutely, it was a blessing that we didn't even know. It's the best decision we ever made, and we didn't even know we were making it. So, you know, if you have, you know, Jumbo Wilds and SSCs and, you know, Golds and Scarlets, Tibetans, and Rosettas, that's all you need to never inbreed, ever, you know? So you just need multiple colors and multiple cages. Thank you, Michael. Michael Thornton, oh dear God. Michael Thornton says, 33 live hatched out of 60 eggs in do-it-yourself incubator. Now I have mechanical and electrical thermometer. Hydrometer is very happy with birds. Wonderful. I think I wrote that. I don't think I did write that. Michael Thornton, if those were from me, if you could let me know they were from me, if so, and what they were, and I will be happy to write that down. Give me just a second here. Okay. Ilkibong. I don't think I said that right, but I'm sorry. Can you talk about how to set the humidity in the Hovabator styrofoam incubators? I can't. I'm very sorry. I don't have a Hovabator. I haven't used a styrofoam in 6-7 years, a long time. If somebody on here does use the Hovabator, if you could let them know, that would be great. If not, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you go to Facebook, join the Facebook group Newbie Quail Lovers. There's about over 13,500 members on there. Just post what kind of incubator that you have, and you know, ask for help. And plenty of people have that incubator. Plenty of people will be able to help you through it. And that would be. But if somebody on here knows, feel free to let them know. Ronald Glove says hi from Finger Lakes, New York. Welcome. I'm just starting. Where were you a year ago? Congrats on living the dream. Gary Quail Farm to Bob White. That's wonderful. Phyllis Wells says Follette, Texas just went into lockdown. Wonderful. Hopefully you'll be able to join us next week and let us know how the hatch rate went. But best of luck to you. Robin C says breeding for self. Then I can start with a batch of eggs from you in December or January. Thank you for answering. I know what you asked, and I kind of fumbled with the answer. But if you're just breeding for self, then yeah, I'd probably start again in late winter. That's what I would probably do. But I hope that helped. Iron Sharp says, how many breeders should one keep through the winter? That is an impossible question to answer. It really depends on your situation. For example, I will be keeping a lot of breeders, like 4,500 breeders through winter. You know, it just depends on where your goals are, what you're wanting to do, what, you know, are you, there's so many, I can't answer that. Are you just wanting to be self-sufficient for you and your family? If so, 2 sets. If you're wanting to sell, you need to get prepped for a big spring. So that's really hard to answer. I'm very sorry. Ronald Harris says hi from Durban. I dump my eggs or give them away. Well, I'm sure people appreciate that. Verna Young will be on Katernik's Corner on the 20th if anybody's interested. That's very cool. I will check that out. Connie says Larry Blassengame. Jumbo White Wings just started to hatch about 30 minutes ago. That is awesome. Best of luck to you. Hopefully you'll be able to join us next week and let us know how the hatch rate went. John Garcia says hello. Welcome. Not talking to me, Vernon. Not talking to me. Not talking to me. Not talking to me. Let's see. Herbert. Oh, we are over 120. So the other part of the giveaway is that it is going to be for 120 mixed jumbo eggs. The giveaway will be announced either tomorrow or Tuesday, and I will announce the winner on Sunday. So 120 jumbos, and I'm very excited about it. And the really cool part, it is the newest generation that we have. They are growing massive very quickly and laying very, very nice eggs. So I'm very excited about it. So you will be the first to get the newest generation from Myshire Farm. So I thought that was kind of cool. Herbert Johnson says, question, what is the name of the temperature controller in your incubators? I seen it when Papa was going over the lockdown incubator, but he never said what kind it was or where he got it. The temperature controller. I have no idea. No idea. I could check when I go get the mail at the end of the video, but honestly, I would check Katernik's Corners video on their YouTube channel about how they built the incubator. He's had a ton of success with his, and a ton of people have had success building their incubators. Whatever he uses is what I would use, to be honest with you. Not talking to me. Not talking to me. Ken Taylor says, during lights out time, should the birds be in total darkness or is a very dim light okay? Trying to not freak them out when timer shuts off main lights. Either one. I wouldn't overthink it. If they have light, fine. If they don't, it's not a big deal. Peter says, hey Zach, from Liverpool, UK. What is the best mesh size for the base? Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. We do 1/2 inch is what we do. Some people do 1/4 inch, but we do 1/2. So far have 2 whites from Jumbo White Wings. Is that normal? Yes, it is. We actually did a video on our Jumbo White Wings on our YouTube channel all about the colors playlist. You can check that out, but yeah, you will get whites with your White Wings. And Verna says 1/2 inch as well. Yes, 1/2 inch mesh is what we use as well. Not talking to me, not talking to me. 120 likes. I got to it before you reminded me. But if anyone's on here that hasn't hit the like button, that would be absolutely phenomenal if you could do so. I do not have any more surprises. I apologize, but it makes me feel good, and it makes me feel like I'm helping you, which is the whole reason why I'm doing this, so, you know, whatever. Just got here, Frank from, oh, it doesn't say where he's from, I'm sorry. Frank says, just got here, did you do a bloodless dispatch demo yet tonight? I need to package them for falconers and don't want blood in the packaging. No, that will be at the very end of the video. I will be going to go get it once all the questions are done so that anybody that doesn't want to watch it can leave. But yes, that is coming at the very end. Not talking to me, not talking to me, not talking to me, not talking to me. We're from you, Jumbo Wilds from contest. Oh, wonderful. Jumbo Wilds. Not too bad. Congratulations. Zaria says, thanks for nope, not talking to me. Not talking to me. Not talking. Are you shipping birds? We do ship quail, but they will be available starting next week. Next week will be the 2-week mark. I will count sometime this week. We will put them on the website next week to pre-order. And then we'll also have Jumbo Wilds and Jumbo White Wings adding onto our website next week as well. Salvador Santiago says hello from Puerto Rico. Welcome. Freezer says, good luck to the winner of the 18 and under contest. I am also trying to start my small quail business. I will also try to enter the contest this month. Is it okay that I already entered once? Absolutely. You can enter as many times as you'd like. We pick a winner each month. And the only requirement is that you're 18 or under. But best of luck to you. Mickey says is going to... I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Heidi says, if you do have an automatic egg turner, how often should the eggs be turned? We do it every 4 hours. No, we actually changed the new incubator to every 2 hours. I don't know if that makes a difference. It really hasn't made a difference. We do every 2 hours. You could do every 4. I don't think it really matters. What size jumbo wild eggs do you hatch for breeders? What size jumbo wild eggs do you hatch for breeders? It really varies on the cages, what I'm wanting to do. Usually, I get the best results somewhere around 11 to 13 grams. I'll put a couple 9s in there. I'll put a couple 14 and 15s, but very rarely do I put 15s in there. I've seen some people say 2 to 4 times a day if you're hand turning. Yes, we recommend 4 times a day if you're hand turning, absolutely. How do you enter the giveaway? The giveaway is 18 and under. You just need to email Zach at ZACK at myshirefarm.com or Jenna, JENNA at myshirefarm.com, and let us know a little bit about yourself and why you're wanting to win the contest and what your goals are, and we pick a winner every month. Carrie Cowherd says, not talking to me. A lot of you guys are just having your own conversation, which is great. That's wonderful. I'm glad that, we can all get together and have similar interests. Bob White says, I'm in Birmingham, New York area. That's right. I knew it. I just couldn't remember. And my NPIP inspector is coming tomorrow. First time through it. Not too worried. Best of all, in New York State, it is free. Might be everywhere for all I know. It is not. We have to pay quite a bit. Let's see. Variety choice. 1 Rosetta tux, 1 Tibetan tux, maybe 1 panda very pale yellow chick, 5 to 6 yellow chicks with black stripes, 5 to 6 cinnamon colored chicks hatched on 28th and 29th. Yeah, I remember that I asked you for more information, but I don't remember why I asked you. I apologize. I'm going to try to find that real quick. If you do have any more questions, feel free to ask. 16 and 30, first half, please. 16 and 30. It's not too bad. Very cool. If you're still on what day did they hatch? Like, did they hatch on day 16, day 17, day 18? Was kind of what I'm looking for. But it looks like you got a pretty good variety choice, so that's great. What is the survival rate on live bird shipments? We guarantee that they arrive happy and healthy. So we guarantee it. Is there a higher death rate with the lighter colors? No, not really. Actually, there's not at all. I think out of the whole year we lost, well, there was one person that lost 20 of them. It was a really bad shipment. Really got me really depressed. But other than that one person, and it was completely the post office fault, considering they took 6 days to get there when we ship them overnight. But anywho, other than that, we've maybe lost 5 quail all year. Like, that's it. Other than the 20 we lost in one package. Really upset me. But yeah, we don't really lose that many quail. We have a pretty good process, so I'm pretty excited about it. Currently, I wouldn't try to get live birds shipped. The postal services are running behind, and I've heard and seen firsthand how bad it is if birds are dying while at the post office because backlog. Yeah, we have kind of an arrangement with the post office. I mean, that 20 was obviously a disaster, but it was right after the California had been closed almost all year, or was closed all year to, I forget what it was called. They had some disease and they were on lockdown. So you couldn't have any live birds or embryos, any eggs or live birds shipped to California at all. Newcastle disease is what they had. And they couldn't get it under control. And so we just didn't ship anything there all year. They lifted the ban. This guy had been waiting literally like 6 months to get some quail. And so as soon as they lifted it, we shipped him the quail. And there was just so much confusion. It was a disaster. We reshipped them that next week, and they got there the next day. So, you know, wish it didn't happen in the first place. But we really haven't had any issues. Post office does really well with us. The eggs might take an extra day or two, but I don't really give them a hard time on that too much. You still get a good hatch rate. But the live quail, they take special care for. But we always keep track of everything. And if we see any issues, then obviously we'll pull them. What is the minimum order for live birds and how much would it cost? We have multiple options on our website. We've got a teen set, which is 10 straight run. We've got the all-female set, which is 6 hens. We've got the breeder set, which is 5 hens and 1 male. And we've got the male set, which is 6 males. I think that's it. I think that's all of our options. 13 hatched on day 16. 3 hatched on day 17. Sounds like your humidity was a little high, or your temperature was a little high. I mean, you still did pretty good. You still did a great hatch rate. I would calibrate your thermometer and make sure that it's reading correctly. I bet that it's off by about 1 degree. If you fix that, I bet you'll start getting a much better hatch rate. Mackenzie Red says, my hatches, if I lose 4 birds, 3 or 4 are lighter. Always not sure why. It's really hard to say without knowing all the information. Sorry. I would need a lot more information to try to help. I'm having baby chicks hatch tomorrow morning. That's great. Congratulations. Best of luck to you. Not talking to me. Mackenzie Red said Newcastle equals death to small businesses. I'm sure that caused a lot of damage, and then as soon as Newcastle was over or coming to a close, then the COVID thing started. It's been one thing after another. Mark says, did Doug come with the emu? Did Doug come with the emu? No. RV Daily Driver says, 39 out of 50 mixed eggs from you. Thanks again. That is wonderful. I will get that down. Congratulations. Really great hatch rate on shipped eggs. We got a couple more questions. Hold on just a second. Wow, my throat's on fire. Frank says, as a breeder, how do you get notifications regarding law changes, shipping changes, etc.? We've got people. MPIP guy, we've really taken care of him throughout the years. Very, very well. We've treated him with a lot of courtesy and respect, and so he is, I mean, as soon as something comes down, he's calling, emailing, or texting, sometimes all three, like with the latest news. As far as the post office goes, I go there 4 days a week. I go in the back door. I mean, we're all, we share Christmas cards and we share, stuff like that. They've came to our farm before for get-togethers for the holidays. So if anything like that, that's pretty much how we do it. Know the right people. Make sure you treat the people that you need very, very well. Erie Quail Farm says, do you have any tips on how to pitch egg sales to potential buyers if cold calling them? Oh, I have never cold called them. Well, I've went to businesses when we first started, and I walked in, gave them some free eggs and some hatching guides, or not hatching guides, some business cards. We printed out this whole nutritional fact, quail egg versus chicken egg. We passed that out and sold the benefits of, local farmer, you're helping local businesses, farm fresh, transparent. They could stop by and see where their eggs are coming from or check us out on YouTube. So we really sold ourselves and the benefits of quail. And I probably went to I don't even know, over 100, at least over 100 businesses. I went to Dayton, Huber Heights, Fairborn, Beaver Creek, Centerville, Miamisburg, Cincinnati, Franklin, Middletown. I traveled a lot, and it paid off. Granted, we don't have 100 corporate accounts, but we got what we needed. Mackenzie says, I'm trying to keep track. Marie says, did we miss the 100 like surprise? You did. But I will tell you again. Oh, that's right. Doug and Emu. Eagles Liberty Mutual commercial. Yes. Doug did not come with the Emu, but we are trying to contact him. Yeah, that is really funny. Did we miss the 100 like surprise? Marie? No. So, I will be doing a giveaway this week on our YouTube channel. I will be posting it either tomorrow or Tuesday. And the entering the contest is as easy as possible. So that's good. Also, the winner will get 120 Jumbo Wild, Jumbo White Wing mixed hatching eggs from us. Maybe some Jumbo Egyptians and Jumbo Whites. Maybe. But definitely the Jumbo Wilds and Jumbo White Wings. And it is the newest generation that we have. And the winner will have the first set of eggs from our newest generations from our jumbos that we've really worked on. So I thought it was a really cool giveaway this week. I lost my spot. Not talking to me. Did we miss the Doug and Okay, I'm back. Mackenzie says, I got a great hatch from you guys. 110 eggs hatched, about 75 to 85. Span of 6 days for lockdown. Wow, 6 days. That is a lot. But that's great. Mackenzie, if you're still on, if you could let me know what kind of eggs you ordered, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm just going to put 80. If it's 75 to 85, I'll just do 80 out of 110. But if you could let me know what you ordered, that'd be fantastic for the records. Mark Bryan says, Zach's too busy to watch TV. I watch TV. I watch it. That's what Jen and I do every night. We watch one episode a night. That's our before bedtime. Gary says, when will the wild jumbos be available again? They will be available starting next week. I will announce next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when they will be going on the website. Most likely it will be Monday, but I'm not 100% sure about that yet. But Jumbo Wild, Jumbo White Wings, and Live Quail will all be on the website in about 8 or 9 days. Not talking to me. Mackenzie Reds says German pastels. Wonderful. Great hatch rate. 80 out of 110. That's wonderful. Awesome. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the last question. Don't worry, I didn't forget. I got you. All right, so I'm going to put the iPad down. I don't think we need that anymore, so I'm going to move everything around. We'll have to see. I might have to be standing up. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I thought I was supposed to go check something out. Oh. Wow. All right, so I'm going to go get the quail. If you do not want to see this, I will be calling a male to show you how we do it, where it's very fast, easy, and there's no blood. So if you're raising quail for feeders, such as for falconers or wildlife, wildlife reserves, or things like that, this is how we learned how to do it. We really enjoy it. Just another way you could do things. So if you don't want to watch that, I would recommend getting off now, because I know some people get super offended about it. I will also go see if I can see what the name of that thermostat or the temperature control is in the incubator. I'll see if I can find it real quick. I won't spend a lot of time on it. But I'm going to go do those things. When I get back, we will do the culling, and then we'll be done for the night. It was my best ever. I felt them sit 2 days before incubation. That is wonderful. 80 out of 100. You can't beat that, Mackenzie. That's wonderful. So if you're getting off, thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate the support and the likes and hanging in there. But thank you, everybody. And I will be back in just a second to show you how we get our falconers' feeders ready. So, the name on, oh dear God, what did I do? The name on, yes, J. Joseph had it right. The name for our temperature control on our incubator is the Bayite. So, good for you. All right, I'll be back with the quail. Oh, okay, everybody. All right, so I am going to be killing this quail. So if you don't want to watch this, I strongly recommend you getting off now. This is to help others call where there's not a lot of blood, it's not very messy, and you can go through quite a bit of them very quickly if you're getting feeders ready for someone. So, a lot of people grab the quail like this. They turn around a lot. So if you open up their wings, grab their legs, and push them down, they're going to freak out for 3 seconds, and then they stop. Wonderful. All right. So you're going to grab the whole quail. This is the head. All right. What you want to do is put your index finger right underneath the chin, all right? just like that. You're gonna take your thumb and you're gonna rest it. Oof, this is hard on camera. You're gonna rest it. You can kind of feel where the skull dips down. Now you're not putting any pressure, you're just feeling it. So I'm not doing anything to this quail right now, okay? But you wanna hold it like this. Oh dude, Jesus. You wanna hold it like this, okay? And this quail is not happy at me at all. Well, you were a really big jerk to a bunch of other ones, so. All right, so. All right, you got it? Okay, now, I'm stretching, but this is fine. It's not even a big deal. They don't care at all. There's some give. What you wanna do is you wanna stretch out, and then you're gonna feel, okay? Because you wanna apply pressure. Again, I'm not doing anything to the quail yet. You want to apply pressure where you can feel the kind of the bone and the tendons. So you're not pushing down, you're not hurting it, but you're feeling what's going on in there. So what you're doing is you're going to be pulling. Yes, I'm going to be killing a quail. A lot of people want to know how to call quail. Again, if you don't want to see that, I strongly recommend you leaving. Yeah, I would strongly recommend you leaving for a minute. So, here we go, all right? Again, you're gonna hold the quail. The reason why I put him down in the first place is because you want him to be as calm and relaxed as possible. As you can see, he's not giving me any fight at all, so his muscles are not tense, which really helps, okay? So you really want to freak them out for a second, they calm down, and then you're going to grab the whole body, okay? You're going to take your index finger, put it underneath the chin, put your thumb right above, and then you're going to feel where the skull comes down. So right under the skull is a little divot, okay? And you can feel it with your fingertip. So you're going to pull, and right there is about as far as I can go without pulling. Oh. Okay, so that's about as far as I can get without pulling, okay? All of us, very quickly, you literally just pull and twist. And that's it. I'm not gonna show you, but he is dead. Well, everybody should be off that's off. He's dead. And that's it. And then I'll bag him up. It's that simple. So the trick is you literally just want to, you want to put your thumbnail underneath or in that divot when you pull. So when you pull, you're gonna pull slowly, and then when you feel the tension, you pull real quick and push that thumbnail down. That's dislocating, yeah, that's you're not, I said twist, I was wrong. You're not gonna twist, you're gonna pull down. So you literally, he's dead now, so I'm not too worried. You literally pull and push down, and then in that divot, you can go right through, and your thumbnail is going to hit your finger. And then you literally dislocated it. But he did not move at all. He's already done. When we were, cutting their necks, when we were, cutting their necks off, when we were pulling, when we were doing all kinds of different stuff, there was a ton of blood. They flop around forever. They made a huge mess. And I mean, they would flop around for 2 minutes. This one, as you can see, is already done. Didn't give me any problem at all. And I'm as clean as can be. So I am going to read your questions real quick to see if I did not answer something, because I'm just really concerned that people are offended about this. I don't know why I'm so concerned about it, but wait, oh yeah, we already talked about that. Yeah, not a twist. The way the other person showed me is that he's pushing up with his finger while he's pushing down with his thumb. But when I do that, I tend to do it too hard, and it seems to break the skin. So I just keep my finger steady and push down on my thumb. Like that's all I do, and it works out perfect. So again, I said twist. I did not mean twist. I literally mean push down. I lost my spot. There was a lot of comments at one time. So you bang him up before your skin and take out the guts. So you bag him up before you skin and take out. I don't do any of that. We literally are going to put this in a bag, and that's how the falconers take them. Thank you for sharing this. Again, I hope it helped some people. Do you gut first or remove the feathers? We don't do either. Now, if we're butchering for us, then I would not do that because they need to bleed out. So I would pop the head off and let them bleed out. But I mean, I guess you could do that pretty quick because obviously it only takes about 6 seconds before they're completely done. And then you could have them bleed out after that. I guess you could do that. That would probably be more. I might do that next time you butcher. I haven't butchered in a while. Do you gut first or remove the feathers? You would remove the feathers first. Like opening a soda can. Yes, only opposite. Like, well, when I open a soda can, I'm doing this. Not really. Not kind of like a little. You're pushing down, but you're pushing down with your thumb. You're literally doing this. So it's like you're hitting the remote control. Like, you know, you're flipping through the channels. That's what you're doing. You're holding it. At least I hold my remote. I hold my remote like this. Wow, that's way too wide. Okay, I have nothing to show you. All right, so this is my remote, and I hold it like this, right? And then I just push down to hit the button. So that's kind of what you're doing. Wow. I am on the ads. I can't see like it. Yes, this is for those who want them while. Is it dead? It is. It is dead. Whole. Yes, they do eat them whole. The falconers and the wildlife reserves prefer them to be fully intact. Is there like blood and stuff? Nope, nothing at all. Thank you so much. It's much easier to understand when you see it. I know I didn't do a great job. I hope that, again, if you have any questions, I'm going to read them real quick to get this resolved. I know people have been waiting for a while. No one should be offended. This was a very good info. Thank you. Can I come back? Yes. Freezer, you can come back now. Thank you for sharing. Calling. I really needed to learn. It's not a problem. And again, out of all the ways that I've killed quail, on purpose or accidentally, this seems like the easiest, fastest, most humane that I've ever done it. It doesn't hurt me at all. It doesn't hurt the quail. I was kind of explaining it while I was doing it, so usually, I do it super fast. I think I did around about 3 weeks ago, and I did 300 males in it was less than an hour. And that was killing them, grabbing them, killing them, putting them in a large bucket, and bagging them, and putting them in the freezer. Like, that's a lot to do in an hour, and I was by myself. If 4 males call, replacing breeders will experiment with them. Absolutely. Make sure that when you're pulling, take a second, especially until you get it down. Take a second until you feel, because you're going to be able to do this with the quail, and it's not going to hurt anything. Like, you're just playing with it, right? Make sure that you take your time to go out, and then when you feel the pressure, that's when you want to do everything in one time. So you hold the pressure, pull, pop, push down, and you're done. It's going to flatter in it's going to move around like the wings, maybe 6 seconds, maybe. If it's doing it more than 5 seconds, then you need more practice. Instead of bagging, you can process as normal if you are not selling. Yep, absolutely. If you can't dispatch, don't hatch. NY Caternix did this video today also, similar style. Well, there you go. Always get and clean mine right away for eating. There you go. If you're butchering for you, could you do that, then cut to bleed out? You could. That probably would be a more humane way to do it. I didn't even think about that, but I like that idea. Oh, you're answering my questions as I type that. Yep. Like opening a soda can with your thumb. Yeah, I guess. Zach, thanks for showing that. Some people may be offended, but this is the reality of raising animals. Well done. Thank you. Can you clean the consumption after that, or is this the only for selling to Falcon folk? I'm not a fan. I just can't look at it. No, I get it. I get it, Freezer. YRB. If you're going to do human consumption, then you need to let them bleed out. This would probably be more humane on killing them, and then you could cut them where they bleed out for a minute or two. Probably be a lot less messy too. Not talking to me. Kathy says, thank you, I need to call some males for the first time. There you go. That's a lot better than I do it, thanks. I'm glad I could help. Okay, that seems the most humane process thus far. Appreciate the lesson. You're welcome. Thank you for showing us how to make this easy for the birds as possible. Not talking to me. Don't you need to bleed before consuming? Okay, you answered as, yep. If I placed an order for eggs yesterday, when will they be shipped? Can't wait for them. This week sometime. It's hard to say, I'm sorry. But it'll go out this week. Do you ever use a defeathering drum? We have a tumbler. You know, a quail plucker is what we've got. You can find them on Amazon. I think there's 2 different kinds. They're a little expensive, but they're worth it. I have 2 pearl roosters. Hold on just a second. I'm going to check my time. I'm at 2%, so I'm going to answer 3 more, and then we got to go before I end it. I have 2 pearl roosters. What is the best female to mate for more babies? Pearl chicks, fab fee, or whites? You would use your fab fees, is what you should use. This was better than the way I was doing it. I like this better, seems better. Great. Is it better to do it this way than see them scalp each other in seconds when they reach maturity? Absolutely, I agree 100%. Well, everyone, thank you very much. I'm glad that that was a success. Now, Freezer or anyone else that doesn't want to see it, I am going to show what the quail looks like just real quick, but that's it. So fully intact, did not hurt itself, and is dead as it can be, and very simple. No equipment, no nothing. I mean, you just pull them out, and then you can throw them in a bucket, or you could put them in the bag right away. Also, you could do that, leave them for a second, come back, and then you could open them up where they could bleed out if you're doing for human consumption. Everybody, thank you very much. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, because I will be doing a giveaway this week. Everyone, thank you so much. Congratulations to all the people that are starting their own thing. Bob White Quail, Erie Quail Farm, Don Cook, and so many more. Also, congratulations to all the hatch rates this week. Wonderful job. You guys are doing it awesomely. Congratulations. I will see you next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stay safe, and until then, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, everybody.